Hey, Stephanie Pinto.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. My name is Seth Perler. Everybody, welcome to all of you parents, teachers, therapists, anybody who's interested in supporting kids with executive function challenges. Welcome to TEFOS, the Executive Function Online Summit. Stephanie Pinto, if a parent walks up to you and says to you, Stephanie, I keep hearing about this thing called executive function. What is that? How might you respond?
I would probably say executive function, with my, I guess, understanding is really our brain's like Mrs. Manager or Mr. Manager. I kind of see it as like a little collection. It's almost like a little person who manages our day to day, our tasks, our activity, our attention, and basically how do we get through the day so that we are pretty organized. We plan ahead for what we need for work or for school. We don't forget things. We can pay attention to a conversation or something we're learning for long enough to absorb it. And obviously, I guess emotional regulation and emotional intelligence comes in there as well. So there's, I do see it as this little manager kind of person doing all these things, keeping us like, organized and ready and successful for the day. So that's how I would explain it.
And you are one of our speakers at TEFOS, the Executive Function Online Summit this year. And you can learn more about our speakers here and sign up, everybody, if you haven't already. But what are you going to be teaching parents this year at TEFOS?
Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on teaching you guys all about emotional intelligence, what that is, why do we need it, what can we actually do to, as I say, dial up our emotional intelligence, our ability to be smart with our emotions, or find the most productive use of our own sometimes stress, frustration, anger, anxiety, and things like that. But also, how do we teach our kids to better manage their emotions, to regulate their responses and reactions, and things like that? So we kind of go through a really beautiful, easy 5-step kind of method of helping us and our kids to deal with emotions productively so that we don't fall in the pit for the rest of the day and we're unproductive, or that we're not exploding and yelling and threatening and punishing, but so that we can deal with our emotions, we can move through them, process them, and get on with our day with the stuff that really matters. So it's going to be really powerful. I think you guys are going to love it.
And Stephanie wears a lot of cool hats in this world and is kind of an amazing human being doing amazing work. And this is your podcast, Emotionally Intelligent Parenting with Stephanie Pinto. And this is Chaos to Connection on Facebook. This is one of the main places to get in contact and see what you're up to. But for the parent who's brand new to you and doesn't know anything about you, and they say, Stephanie, I don't get it. What's your job? What do you do? What hats do you wear?
I could say I'm a huge emotional intelligence nerd. So I have written a book on emotional intelligence called From Chaos to Connection. I will speak internationally on emotional intelligence and how to bring that into homes and centers and schools and things like that. Obviously, my podcast as well. So I'm speaking, writing, and coaching all on emotional intelligence. And I think I love that my background is as a pediatric speech pathologist. So that communication language, like to be able to clearly communicate, not just with ourselves, how am I feeling, why, what do I need to do so that I'm not, blowing up, but communicating this to our kids so that we're giving them these skills so that they know how to manage emotions at home, but in the classroom and in the playground. I love that kind of combination. So I'm guess, yeah, that's everything I do.
All right, and then I'm going to change this view here. Okay, there we go. And as we wrap up here, thank you, Stephanie. If I can find my correct screen, I am going to show you. Um, Stephanie, I have lost my screen,
Oh, you're
everybody.
fine.
This is a time of
It's coming
magic.
back.
So anyhow, I'm going to show you, for those of you parents here who are not familiar with TIFOS, we have this summer coming up. This is the homepage here. You can check out the speakers down here. You can also go right up here and sign up for free to attend. And you can check out the VIP pass, and it's a package you can upgrade to. This is your podcast and your site here. So also, if you like what we're doing, share that URL. Thank you so much, Stephanie, and thank you parents for being here. Take care, everybody.